Hey guys, I wanted to make a video about magnetization and models, particularly this troll here, because I thought it might be useful for you guys. This is not going to be kind of a step-by-step process, but more of an explanation of how I went about doing this and the steps I did, and hopefully it will be enough for you to be able to create your own. The kit comes with so many extra parts or different options that you can build this, that if you glue all the pieces together, you're only ever able to use one style. So it comes with drums and an Isengard version. So if you do this, then you're able to switch out the pieces and use all of the different styles in your games. So first I'll just show you how it works and the pieces go on, and then I'll explain more about how I installed the magnets and maybe some things that could be improved upon if you do it. Yeah, so this is the troll. The only thing that's glued on is the legs to the base. So as you can see, I've got magnets in the arms and the head and even the chest here. So this is the stationary part, and there's 3 magnets here, and there's also 2 more inside the body. And as you can see, to put other parts on, all you need to do is switch them out. And they also rotate, which is quite cool for posability. The drum just sits in there like that. So that's the second option. It came with 3 heads, so kind of 3 different styles. This is the Isengard version. And the chest plate here, it's got 1 magnet on the inside, and I installed 2 inside the body. So that just clips in like that. That's that one. As you can see, the arm can move, head can move side to side. So it basically lets you use every piece available. But I have to say, it's not an easy process. I went about by using a hobby knife to take out all of the pieces of plastic where the magnets would be installed, and that was really difficult. It took me hours and hours, one of the worst jobs I've done in hobbying. So I'd recommend, if you were going to do this, you have some kind of drill, either the right size for these magnets or maybe an electric one that you can chip out the area. These magnets are 7mm, and you'll probably need about 20 of them to be able to do all of the different pieces. And I used super glue, so you'll need the magnet, super glue, and that's about it. And then a way to cut the plastic. So it's hard to describe, but on the inside of this body is in 2 parts. It snaps together this way. So what I did on the inside was put 2 magnets close to where these holes were, and that helps magnetize the drums. So see, I'm not even clipping these in yet, but it can stick roughly in the right place. So when the holes are just lined up roughly, the drums will stay in place. So it makes them easier to remove rather than having to push them in properly. And even easier, the chest plate here, that just goes straight into place. Actually, I may have just installed 1 magnet. Yeah, I think I just installed 1 magnet, otherwise that wouldn't work. And I think I installed one magnet on the inside of here. So yeah, these drums go in half this way, and inside here I have a magnet which magnetizes to the one in here, and then this one also magnetizes, so it's probably closer to where his chest is here, where these straps meet. So yeah, when you're doing this, you want to be careful about making sure you have the positive and negative sides in the right place before you glue them, otherwise they won't work, obviously. So what I like to do is I put one in and I super glue it, and then for them to stay in really well, I make sure they're really well super glued. So I put some on the back of it, I put it in, and then I cover the entire top with super glue, because sometimes when these small magnets hit together, it chips away their silver outer part, and can damage the magnets. So if you cover it in a layer of super glue, then that prevents that from happening. And once I have one in place, then I stick another magnet to it here, and when there's a hole here, I put some super glue in here, and then I will attach the arm to be in the right place, and then drag the magnet out like that. So it will stick in the correct position, and I know the positive negatives will be in the right place. And I do that for every arm. So then I stick another magnet here, once this glue is all dry, of course, and then have the hole here, stick a magnet here, put it inside like that, have a little bit of glue on this arm, and then pull it out sideways, and then that will get stuck in the correct position. And I follow that step for all of these. So these ones are a bit easier to do than the insides, but you have to do it for each arm and each head, of course. So for the inside, I'll put up a picture of the sprue and where I put the magnets, and it's magnetized on the inside, so you can't see it, but that's how I did that. So yeah, I think that's about all I need to explain. You can get the magnets off Amazon, 7mm. You wouldn't want to go too much smaller or bigger, because then the magnetization might be too strong or too weak to hold these things, or they might not fit in the places as well. I measured them before I brought them. Something to be aware of is sometimes the paint chips. You can see around here, since the arm rotates, it chips off the paint in areas. So I didn't varnish this or anything, and it's been like this for years, so it's not too bad, and you can always repaint it, but you might want to varnish it if you are worried about that. Yeah, and this kind of technique can be applied to anything, of course. I'm sure most people are aware of it. Like, this was from the old box set when you got the troll and the Nazgul. I forget the box set, but you can also do this kind of thing with any models really that have two parts. So this one had the Witch King and a Nazgul. So I just applied a magnet to that too, and now you can use it as two different models. This one was a lot easier, of course, because I only had to do one magnet. Same technique, 7mm magnet. Just make sure you have the positive negatives in the right place, and clips on easily. So yeah, hopefully this has been helpful for some people, and it's not an easy job, but if you have some kind of drill, I really recommend that. That would be something that you could do that would make it easier than how I did it with the knife. And it was pretty dangerous too, to be honest, chipping away at this. You know, I really hurt my fingers and could have cut myself quite easily. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.